Walt Disney, as we all know him, was born on December 5th, 1901. He lived most of his childhood in Missouri. That was where he began drawing, painting, and selling pictures to neighbors and friends. In 1911, his family moved to Kansas City, where Disney developed a love for trains. Then in 1919, Walt Disney joined a newspaper, I think, or a magazine company called the Kansas City Star. That's where he worked as one of those that drew the pictures, I guess, what we call the illustration part of the magazine, the pictures and other things. But one day, the editor for the newspaper company where Walt Disney worked told the aspiring cartoonist he wasn't creative enough. He also told him that he lacked imagination and he had no good ideas. And Walt Disney was fired from the Kansas City newspaper company. But can you believe that Walt Disney today has won 26 Oscars and created a business which has raked over $48 billion and even much more, still counting to today. Of course, we all know the famous Walt Disney, the owner of Disney World, and also he's famous for the famous Disney movies for children, especially Mickey Mouse, which has been there for generations. But that was his biographies. Part of it, that was part of his biography. That's how he started. He was actually fired. It was after he was fired that he now decided to start his own thing. He had a God-given talent. He had a gift. He had a creativity. He did not allow the fact that he was fired from that company to minimize who he was. Instead, he used it to maximize his full potentials. The Bible says, your gift will always make a way for you. What you are known for will make you great. There is hardly anywhere in the world that has a home that has children, or a store that sells stuff that you don't see Walt Disney movies or his animated movies or toys, something that has to do with his brand. Disney is a household name. There's no little child or little baby today that doesn't know at least a show, a program, or a cartoon from Disney. Everybody or every child is into Disney, even adults. People take their time to save money all year round just to visit Disney World. It's like it's a lifetime achievement for you to say, oh, I went to Disney World with my family. Everyone's always like excited and looking forward to it. God gave him a talent. He was gifted and he used it well. There are other, and not just about him, there are other people too that God has given good talents and they were able to make good use of it, like Steve Jobs, who invented Apple Electronics, and also Bill Gates, who invented Microsoft. And there's so many other people today that are using their gifts at its maximum potential. They did not allow their circumstances or situations to limit them. Now let's start by asking ourselves, what is a gift? What is a gift? A gift is a natural ability that you are born with. Your gift comes with you when you are born. It's not something you acquire from anybody or anywhere. It is a natural talent divinely given by God. Our gift is inside of us. God gave all of us gifts. There is no one without a gift or talent. 1 Peter 4 verse 10. And if you read 1 Peter 4 verse 10, and also Proverbs 22 verse 9, this all talks about gifts and talents. Let's open quickly to 1 Peter 4 verse 10, and let's see what is written there about gifts. 1 Peter 4 verse 10. 1 Peter 4 verse 10. Okay. Now, 1 Peter 4 verse 10 says, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Okay? That means, as every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. If you also read Proverbs 22 verse 29 and Proverbs 18:16, all these are talking about the gifts of God. The Bible says a man's gifts will make a way for him and bring him before great men. People only get attracted to you because of your gifts. It is because of what you have to offer that brings a change to other people's lives or impacts their lives. That is what makes them get attracted to you. Look at the story of Bill Gates. The world did not know Bill Gates before he became famous and popular. The world did not know him before he invented Microsoft. But after he invented Microsoft, it changed the world and he became known by the whole world. And even the company that he was working for, which was a technology company, started buying from him. And his story is also similar to that of Walt Disney, because I guess he was also fired just because they thought that he didn't have creative ideas or he was misleading them. But see how God turned the situation around. His gift made a way for him, just as the Bible tells us. Then another thing I want you to understand is that don't confuse your job as your gift. We have a job that where you go to work, that's where your job that you report to every morning and do what you're supposed to do. Do not confuse it as your gift. There are two different things. Your job and your gift are two different things. I will explain as we continue. Now, education and career is important, but that is not what will make a way for you. So don't also confuse your education and your career as your gift. It's not your gift. That's not what God has given you as a gift. Education and career are just pathways in life that helps you to build and improve on yourself, but that is not your gift. That is not what will make a way for you. The Bible says your gift shall make a way for you. The Bible did not say your job, career, or education shall make a way for you. The difference is clear. Your job is not your gift. Your education, your career is not your gift. Your job is different from your gift or talent. You were born with a gift, but you were not born with a job or career or education. You can get fired from your job, but you can't or you cannot get fired from your gift, because it's in you and it's yours, and you are the only one that has total control over it. A job limits you on how much you can make, because all your money comes in just one single paycheck, which is your salary. But your gift gives you the liberty on how much you want to make. You are at liberty to make how much you would like to. It does not limit you. Your gift will always make a way for you. Your gift makes and enriches you. Your gift defines you in a special way, because that gift is peculiar to only you. But your job does not define who you are. because you can lose your job anytime. And that is why people, when they lose their job, they keep changing jobs. But guess what? You cannot change your gift because you were born with it. And you can't lose your gift. It stays with you forever. Because it's what people identify you with. It is good to have a job. Don't get me wrong. Of course, it's important. Because, of course, the bills have to be paid. And there's so many things we need money for. Money makes the world go round. Yes, it's important to have a job because we need to have our bills paid and to live a comfortable life. But even at that, while you're at your job, your gift should still be radiating around you. People in your working place should be able to see that there's something special about you, not just about the job, but that you have a special gift. You should be able to impact them with your gift. Our job limits us most times because of the kind of environment we work. We're not able to express or use our gifts at its maximum capacity. But it is important that while you have a job, try to discover your gift, because it's only your gift that can make a way for you. There are various gifts like singing, dancing, basketball, swimming, running, athletics, writing books, teaching, preaching, comedy, art, and so on. The list is endless. 1 Corinthians 12:4-6 and James 1 verse 17 talks about the importance of gifts. Now, it says, it is important to glorify God with our gifts and talents. We should use our gifts, our God-given gifts and talents for good things, because God is a good God. In Romans 12:6-8-2, it talks about using our gifts to the glory of the Lord. But one thing is that when God gives you a gift, He expects you to be good with it. If He blesses you with a good voice and you use your voice to sing jargons or things that don't make sense or inappropriate things, guess what? God will still leave you with your voice. He still leaves you with that gift of a sweet voice. He doesn't take it away from you. He leaves you with it. But Matthew 25:29 makes us understand that if we don't manage what we have well, we may lose it. It's not that He's going to take it from us, but we may end up losing it in a way that, because we're not using it well, we may just make ridicule of it, and at the end of the day, we may not be able to use that gift to achieve its full purpose in our life. The gift will still be with us, but we may just lose it by not using it. It will be redundant. It may just be useless. So it is important to identify your talent and make good use of it. That is where your breakthrough and your testimony lies. The Bible says your gift will bring you before great men and it shall make you great. Start using your gift today to accomplish your purpose in life.